with y'all, world? My name is Bartholomew. Everybody call me B. CEO of Bangn Records, Bartholomew Boys, and Bangn World. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, the best cultural city ever. You heard me? I'm known for many things. First, I would probably say super producer. I'm known for being son of legendary, I should say living legend Dave Bartholomew. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Grammy Award winner, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, did I say that? Every Hall of Fame day is, you can name my father's in it. And so a lot of people know me from that, so I followed in his footsteps doing what I'm doing. And so yeah, between him and me, just producing thing, music, now I have a record label, I also do production with my son, so yeah, you know, that's me. Well, for the most part, when people do come to New Orleans, my studio, I've been having a studio here since 1993. So I consider it to be one of the most grassroots studios, and what I mean by that, I'm still in the hood, I'm still available to the every, to the every walks of life person that's trying to do music, and not only on the music side, if you're interested in doing any aspects of music, whether it be on the mic or behind the mic. And you know, on the boards, off the boards, you know, just learning aspects, everything about I consider everything about life, period. You know what I'm saying? When people come over, it's just not about music. You know, you just learn about life. You know what I'm saying? Music takes you in so many different ways and so many different avenues. You know, people get here. You know, some people might feel like they want to rap or sing, and then they might have a passion for learning how to do production. Learning how to mix some songs, and learning how to be an A&R, learning how to be just you know, a people's person. You know what I'm saying? So promotions person. Want to learn how to be a boss. It's everything we have in my studio is you can be capable of learning something other than what you just came here for. So that's what I'm about. I like educating the youth, and also I like educating the youth. I like helping the youth. Like I said, I actually love what my studio is because you never know when you can get someone to come knock at your door that could be a gem in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't just go walk in Hollywood somewhere and go to the studio and get known. You know, this studio here is a place where people could, like I said, people could just come and you know, you just never know who is. You know what I'm saying? Some people have all the talent but don't have no money. You know what I'm saying? And some people with all the money ain't got no talent. You know what I'm saying? So you know, this studio enables a person to come here and work on their craft, learn some skills, get educated. You never know who you might run into at the studio as well. You know what I'm saying? You could run into the best hood star in the world, but you also could you might come in here and run into a superstar that's known to the world. I work with everybody from, you know what I'm saying, from superstars to, you know, somebody that might live up the street, but you know, they have a lot of you know what I'm saying, they have a lot of, how can I put it, they just have a lot of aspiration in them to be what they look at on TV. So that's what my studio service purpose is, you know what I'm saying? If I had to move it, I probably would still keep a studio here because I just feel like I'm helping the youth out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids see other kids rapping, or I should say they see other people that's older than them might be rapping, doing pretty well. So this gives them a lot of passion and give them a sense of hopeness. You know what I'm saying? When they can just come to a studio and be like, damn, I was in the studio with Tiffany Shantae, with Keem 17, with Hancho. I was in the studio with these people, and that give little kids the aspiration to be like, man, I want to be like them. I want to do something with them. Because, you know, 9 times out of 10, the only time they see this is on reality TV. They don't get a chance to be in the studio and be around people. So I enable people to get around people and to be have some kind of effect on people, on their lives in a positive way. For black people, I work with a lot of people you see on this wall, whether it's from big band status to hip hop to R&B to pop to doing poems. You name it, I recorded a lot of people. If you want to name some of them, you know, I recorded Lil Wayne and BG first album. I did the majority of Cash Money's album before they signed with Universal Records. I did a lot of stuff with No Limit record artists. Me and Mia X used to grind in here before she was even known. Like, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Master P found Mia X from me. I'm the one put him on her. KLC from that did all the producing for Master P, and all of us started together. I just was fortunate that I had, my father was who he was, so I was able to have a studio. So me having a studio brought everybody here, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to meet people, work with people. You know, I didn't work with everybody, but in some kind of way or fashion I did, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, me and Manny Fresh, I mean, names, I mean, I could just keep spitting names on and on and on. And I've been having this for 30 years, so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I think the reason why he didn't want us to do music, you got to keep in mind, my father come from an era where it was segregated and you know, had to deal with all that type of stuff. So he just wanted, his thing was, for us when we was growing up, he just wanted us to be educated, go to school, go to college, you know, have a great job and do, you know, and be positive on that way. His thing was always, his music was always about making sure we get educated, go to the right schools and try to be positive. But, you know, for me, I am educated, I did get education, but at the same time, I always wanted to be like my dad. I always wanted to, music always was my first passion. So for me, I didn't have a problem saying like I wanted to be like my dad, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't go through what he went through, and they were like segregation and all that stuff. Like, you know, we'd come up in a different time. The advice I would have for upcoming artists, the only thing I would say is, you know, again, education, educate yourself. Today everything is about being independency. So I would say you need to know about what you're doing. You know, a lot of people think you just come there, make a record, and that's done. You know, okay, so what you gonna do with after you get the great record? How you gonna get it on the radio? How you gonna get it streamed? How you gonna get it played? What's your next step? But that's all a part of having a plan. Everybody needs to learn how to have a plan, have a concrete plan. Because if you don't have a concrete plan, it's like you just doing another project. They got a million other people doing projects right now as we speak. What's gonna separate you from the next person? Like, what are you gonna do to make your project stand out? So a lot of people do records, they come in and don't even know the next step. So, you know, that's what I try to tell people. Get your plan together. Get your money together, get your plan together. And these days, you don't have to have a lot of money because there's so many different avenues where you can work your plan. But you gotta be able to work your plan. And also, if you're gonna have people around you, you gotta have people that's willing to work, that got your back. You know what I'm saying? If you posting, they need to be posting too. You know what I'm saying? Because people be posting people they don't know more than their partners. You know what I'm saying? You know, my partner got a record out, but they're gonna post Jay-Z 30 times and post me maybe once. And it's just being real, like, hold up, he on, let's get on. But people, you know, people get things mixed up, you know. Well, you can contact me, my phone number, you can hit me on my phone, I ain't tripping, you know, it's area code 310-855-2491. And if you come to New Orleans, we at 1616 North Galvez. We're in the heart of the 7 Ward. Like I said, we're in the heart of the hood. And that's the way we love it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, you come over here and look us up. You can ask for Don B, which is me. You can ask for Super Deezy. You can ask for Tracker Beats. One of us are going to be here at one time or another. And yeah, you know, that's what we're doing.